You remember in the last video, or maybe the video before last, I don't know, these things are like months apart. I kept saying, whatever happens, just remember the Phalanx is going to be involved. The Phalanx. I love being right sometimes. Support the comic book industry by visiting your local comic book store. My name is Dorian. This is SEO Comics. We continue our coverage of Phoenix, number 12. Our story starts off about 11 years ago in a planet called Eleron 7, and there's a civil war going on. And something is coming into the planet hot. It comes in so hot that it crashes. So these soldiers come in to investigate, and their leader is like, all right, we need to scan this ship to see if anybody's on it. He scans it, and it says no life forms detected. So the other ones are like, all right, well, everything should be fine. And the leader's like, nah, we still need to be careful. So as he goes into the crater, he goes, no life forms detected, huh? What are these footsteps? And then somebody all of a sudden says, the stars whisper my name, and now the door is open, and we see it's SARA GREY. So now we cut even further back in the past, where Sarah is at a softball game, and she's at bat, and the pitcher strikes her out. Now, while all that is going on, she understands that there are mutants in the world. She also understands that her sister's a mutant, and she wishes that she was. So she loses the game for her team. The other team is celebrating. As she's walking off, she's holding her head down, but she's smiling. So then her little sister Jean walks up to her and goes, why'd you do that? And Sarah goes, why'd I do what? And then Jean's like, why'd you miss that pitch on purpose? Like, you've seen that pitch plenty of times. I've seen you hit that pitch plenty of times. She said, I didn't miss that pitch on purpose. But I also might have heard that that was that girl's last game, that she's moving away after this. So, maybe I wanted to see her win. But then she's like, that's not important. Ice cream is. So come on, Jean. Let's go. So then we come back to Eleron 7, where the leader's standing there, and he's talking to, I guess, his medical person, and she's like, heart rate's normal, vitals normal, she's normal. And the dude's like, she's not normal. She crash landed here, and there's not a scratch on her. That's not normal. And she's like, tell that to the machines, because the machine says she's normal. So the dude's like, look, why don't you tell me where the hell you came from? So as she's trying to remember, we get a flashback to a TV station where she is standing up for mutant rights, and she understands that that is a dangerous thing to do. She has a husband, she has a family, and as she's leaving out the back door of the studio, she's being surrounded by the purifiers. She maces one of them right in his face. The other two that are there grab him by her arms. She headbutts one of them, and they are just struggling. Dude that gets headbutted pulls out a cattle prod and shocks the bejesus out of her. So then we cut to, I guess you could say, Purifier headquarters, where you have Cameron Hodge, who is the leader of the Purifiers. Now this dude made a deal with the devil. Now I don't know whether it was Mephisto or another devil, because there's a few devils in the Marvel universe, but one of them. And he also made a deal with the Phalanx. He busts out this box, and he pulls out this Phalanx bugs that he wants to use to infect these mutants and these mutant sympathizers that he has prisoners. Sarah's one of them. So he walks into the cell, and that's exactly what he does. Everybody gets infected by these Phalanx bugs, including Sarah. And that's the last thing she remembers as she's telling the leader of whatever this rebel group is on this planet. And then dude's like, see? I told you she was bad news, and we should never brought her here. But all of a sudden, Sarah's eyes turn gold, and he's like, what are you doing? And she goes, and now the doors are open. And he goes, stop. She grabs the dude's hands. All of a sudden, his eyes turn blue with electricity, and he goes, my blood feels cold. But then all of a sudden, he has powers. Because now, for some reason, she can unlock people's potential mutant abilities. So now we cut to present time, where she is telling this to Jean, and the dude who she first unlocked his abilities is still with her and is one of her really good friends. So then Jean gets up and she's like, this is still a little bit too much. I'm still trying to process this, which is saying something because she is the Phoenix. She is a cosmic entity that has cosmic awareness. Like, she shouldn't be confused. But then Sarah's like, I know this sounds crazy. All of a sudden, Sarah gets blasted by Cable. And he's like, that sounds pretty unbelievable if you ask me. I need you to understand your own lies, or else I'll make you understand. So the next issue, we have the Phoenix versus Cable. Mother versus son. I know Madeline Pryor is his mama, all right? Madeline Pryor is an exact copy of Jean Grey. So Jean Grey is his mama. Plain simple.